Construction is underway here at Como Park Zoo and Conservatory for our new Gorilla Forest exhibit. With 10,000 square feet of outdoor space, the gorillas will have plenty of room to roam, forage, and play. Newly designed and improved indoor spaces will provide the gorillas with large two-story views of the outdoors and plenty of natural light. I'm on site here at Gorilla Forest with project manager Jill, who's going to give us kind of a walkthrough of what we can expect when this exhibit is all complete and open next summer. Hi, Jill.
Hi.
So can you tell us what this space is and what they're working on this morning here?
Yep, as you can see, we are moving right along with construction. This area over here is our stamped concrete plaza. It's going to have some shade trees in the middle, so that shade is provided. And there are a couple of vendor spots for the ice cream stands and goodies that the zoo will be selling. And this is also going to be another entrance into Como Town.
Fabulous. Well, let's take a walk over here. I think I see some space where we might be able to get a good close-up view of the gorillas.
Okay, sounds good.
Now, Jill, what are we seeing over here? I'm seeing lots of cables, hills. Looks like this might be a good spot to get a good close-up view of the gorillas.
Yes, we are standing in one of the 4 view rail locations that are spread throughout the 2 outdoor exhibits. This allows you to have a close-up view of the gorillas. There will be a mesh panel in front of you for protection, and then there will be a cedar post rail right here. And there are 2 different locations in each exhibit. So that way you can get a nice close-up view. Compared to the old exhibit where you were looking down at the gorillas, this one you will be able to be right face on with them.
Yeah, Jill, this is really neat, and you can really see it looks like gorillas can come up. I'm just about 5 feet away from where the fencing is going to go in.
Exactly.
So this will be really neat, a great opportunity to get closer. So Jill, we are now inside the outdoor yard of this exhibit at Gorilla Forest, getting sort of a gorilla's eye view of what this exhibit is all about. Can you tell us what this will look like for the gorillas when it's all done?
Yep, we're standing right in between the 2 exhibits like you said. Gorillas can be transferred through the transfer chute down there from one exhibit to the other. The exhibit on our right is actually the larger of the 2 exhibits, and it does feature a small pond area for the gorillas to play in. And the exhibit on the left is the smaller of the 2, but as you can see, it's not that small either. And it will house a larger waterfall area.
Jill, I know one of the design elements of this exhibit is that it will closely reflect a West African rainforest. How do you create that experience for the gorillas and the visitors in St. Paul?
Yep, it's kind of a combination between all of the rockwork features that they have done, the colors that they've chosen, and the plants. A lot of the trees in here are thorned plants so that the gorillas won't brush up against them too and destroy them, but when we get the additional plants in, it'll really tie everything together.
So Jill, we're inside the Pavilion of Gorilla Forest, kind of the indoor viewing space for the public. Can you tell us about this space and how we're going to get closer and get good views of the gorillas from here?
Exactly. Over to my left, we have the 2 viewing windows. One goes into one exhibit and the other one into the other exhibit. Again, these are glass windows, so that way the gorillas can come up and close and you can get a nice view.
So Jill, we're over by one of the entrances and kind of the other side of the Gorilla Forest exhibit from where we were earlier. Can you tell us about this space and what we're seeing over here?
Yeah, in addition to the 4 separate view rail viewing spaces that we have, there's also this nice view blind area which has a glass piece in between the public and the gorillas so that you can even get closer than you do at the mesh. So you can be actually nose to nose with the gorillas and seeing what they're doing. And there's also a pond just in front of that glass window. So that'll be kind of neat. And then over here is going to be one of the main entrances into the primate building. There's 2 entrances, so this is the new one, and it has a nice elevated walkway cutting through 2 of the oak trees into the building.
So Jill, now we're inside what is called the day room of Gorilla Forest. Can you explain what this room is and how it's going to be used?
Yeah, this is a behind the scenes room. The public will not get to see this area, but if the gorillas do need to be off display, this is a nice large open area so that they can kind of run around, play. There will be benches in here for them to climb on. And we also have 4 large nice skylights so that they can get the natural UV rays which they would be used to in their natural habitat.
Yeah, I've heard that these skylights are actually specially treated and they're not the average window glass that we have in our homes. Can you talk a little about that?
Exactly. The material came from Germany and we actually just installed these yesterday. So we're still getting used to them ourselves, but I think it'll be a nice addition to this habitat.
Well, thanks so much, Jill, for walking us through this exhibit. It looks really neat. And if you'd like to follow along with construction progress on Gorilla Forest, you can visit our website at comozooconservatory.org and view our construction updates as well as our live construction camp. Now let's catch up with senior zookeeper Allison to learn a little more about the residents of this new exhibit and how they will be enjoying their new space. I'm here with senior zookeeper Allison, who's going to give us a zookeeper perspective on the new Gorilla Forest exhibit. Hi, Allison.
Hi, Kathleen.
Now, I understand Como has had gorillas since the 1950s, and zoo exhibits certainly have come a long way in the last 60 years. In what ways is the new Gorilla Forest exhibit bigger and better for Como's gorillas?
Well, we did a lot of research when we designed Gorilla Forest, so we really added in a lot of aspects that the gorillas will appreciate as well as the public. So we have a lot of up close and personal encounters, but we also created some things that the gorillas are going to enjoy, like elevation. We created a lot of different topography in the exhibit so that they can choose where they want to be. They can choose to be way above the public, the visitors that are coming to view them, but also be in other areas where they have, the hill to protect their back.
What features of the exhibit are you most excited about as a zookeeper?
I think one of the biggest things is the training demo area that's going to be going in. So we do training with the gorillas on a regular basis every day, 2 to 3 sessions a day. So we're really looking forward to the opportunity to show the public what we do with the gorillas. And one of the important things that we focus on is heart health. So we are doing cardiac ultrasounds with the gorillas on a voluntary basis. And so getting to show the public that we can do that kind of thing, we have that kind of relationship with the animals, I think is going to be very important.
Now lastly, the gorillas are some of our visitors' favorite zoo animals here at Como. Can we still see the gorillas on exhibit while all this construction is going on?
For now you can, but come the end of October approximately, we're still working out the timelines. The boys will be off display for a while we tie in the new construction with the old exhibit. So there will be a short amount of time that the gorillas won't be on display, but they'll still be here at Como and still be taken care of.
Good to know. Thanks so much, Allison. Stay tuned to our construction updates for more information about this exciting new exhibit. We'll see you at Gorilla Forest next summer.